G'day everyone, this is Tradie Trent, and today we're going to service some shower taps. And today the parts we're going to be needing for the job are as follows. We will need some nylon washers, some red fibre washers, and a few O-ring rubbers. Let's get into it. So first things first, isolate the water supply and then look to drain the water in the line from a lower point than you're accessing and working on to make sure all the water comes out. Cool, and now with that running, we're going to get to servicing the other tap set. So while we've confirmed that we've definitely isolated the main water supply and we've got the water draining from a lower point than here, we're going to go ahead and open these taps up to increase the water flowing from the lower point. Alright, we can go ahead and start taking the taps apart. These spindle extenders should be all good to come off as well. And we'll use this to do it. As we're working in here, you're going to want to watch your hands on those tiles. Likely the tiles will win, so yeah, you're just going to watch. You're going to want to watch your hands there, working in close. Alright, now so ideally, it'd be nice to be able to catch on to inside there. They do sell tap set to latch on so they can get that out. Although I don't have that at the moment, so we're just going to go ahead and use some Stilsons to crack these open. And being cautious about that thread as well. We don't want this to skip. We want it to be a nice, clean turn. Cool, and we'll get rid of those. Now we don't need them. We'll get that out in a second. We will require this a little bit more. Just gently to get that turning. Just slightly. Cool. Take this out like so. Cool. little bit of tap grease. Nana Sue, open the taps, or whoever you're changing the taps for. Sweet. New one of the red fibre washers. Another one of these. A little bit of resistance. Cool. Alright, and just before we install our freshly serviced taps, we're going to want to look at the seats that the washers will sit on and make sure they're nice and smooth. I'm not sure how it shows up on the camera there, but that's smooth with no cracks going into the seat, and that is another smooth one there. So we're all good there. I'm pretty confident that the new washers will be stopping the leaks. Alright, and as we go ahead and reinstall these, it's just a reverse of the way we took them out. And you're going to want to make sure that the spindles are fully open again. If you install them and they're shut, it's going to put excess pressure on the seat as you screw in, which you don't need. So make sure they're fully open, just the way you took them out. Cool, once we've got those in and you're happy they're tight, you can go ahead and close the taps back onto the seat. And then go and turn the water back on. And then once we've got our water turned back on, we're going to make sure and confirm that there is no water seeping out from behind the red fibre washers here. So we'll take a bit of pressure off these, a little bit of water run, do the same to the bottom. Now we've got a shower running, and then we re-isolate. We know that there's water that's passed through, we know there's water there, and we just want to make sure that there is no water seeping out from here, so we don't get any moisture trap dramas back there. Cool, and then once we're happy with that, we can go right ahead and put everything else back together. Alright, then we go hot on top, cold on the bottom, or the other way around if you want to mess with people. there we have it. Thanks for watching.